Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're talking all about dairy-free grocery swaps. But before we get started, I want to talk a little bit about why so many people are choosing to dump dairy in the first place. For some people, it's about health. Many people experience digestive discomfort, bloating, acne, inflammation, or lactose intolerance after consuming dairy. And for Black communities in particular, lactose intolerance is incredibly common. Yet we're often told dairy is something we need to consume every single day. For others, going dairy-free is about protecting animals and the environment. Dairy production has a significant impact on land, water, and greenhouse gas emissions, and many people are choosing to reduce dairy as one way to lessen their impact. And for a lot of people, it's simply curiosity. Maybe you're wondering if you'd feel better, save money, try something new, or just explore more plant-based options and more plant-based foods. The good news is this: going dairy-free doesn't mean giving up the foods you love. You can still have creamy pasta, mashed potatoes, cheesy meals, yogurt, ice cream, coffee creamer, all of it. You just need to know what to buy instead. And if you've ever stood in the grocery store wondering, okay, but what do I buy instead of dairy? This video is for you. Today we're walking through the grocery store and covering dairy-free swaps for just about everything: milk, butter, cheese, yogurt, sour cream, ice cream, whipped cream, coffee creamer, and more. Whether you're exploring dairy-free eating for health reasons, lactose intolerance, environmental concerns, or you're just curious, our goal is to make this feel simple, realistic, and approachable. The good news: you don't have to give up the foods you love. There are so many delicious dairy-free options now. We're going to show you exactly what to look for, how to use them, and where to start. So let's get started. Let's start with one of the easiest swaps: plant milk. This is usually where most people begin because it's simple and there are so many options available. You'll typically see soy milk, oat milk, almond milk, coconut milk, flax milk, and sometimes pea milk. Soy milk is one of my personal favorites because it's closest nutritionally to dairy milk and works really well for cooking and baking. If you're making creamy pasta, mashed potatoes, pancakes, muffins, or cakes, soy milk is usually a great choice. Oat milk tends to be creamier and is especially popular for coffee, cereal, smoothies, and oatmeal. Almond milk is light and works well if you prefer a thinner texture. Coconut milk beverages have a slight sweetness that works well in desserts and tropical-inspired recipes. You'll also notice shelf-stable plant milks, usually in cartons outside of the refrigerated section. These are great options to keep in your pantry because they last much longer unopened and perfect for cooking, baking, smoothies, and emergencies when you suddenly realize you're out of milk. Quick tip: if you're cooking savory foods, baking, or making sauces, I usually recommend choosing unsweetened versions. Now let's talk about coffee creamer. For a lot of people, coffee is actually the first dairy habit they replace. You'll find oat milk creamers, almond milk creamers, coconut-based creamers, and soy milk-based creamers in a variety of flavors. Oat milk creamers tend to be especially creamy and are often my recommendation for beginners. You'll see flavors like vanilla, caramel, hazelnut, and seasonal favorites. One thing to keep in mind is that flavored creamers can sometimes contain a lot of sugar. Quick tip: if flavored creamers feel too sweet, try plain oat creamer or even just a splash of your favorite plant milk. Now let's talk about heavy creams and creamy cooking ingredients. A lot of people worry about giving up rich soups, creamy sauces, and comforting dishes when they stop eating dairy. Thankfully, there are plenty of alternatives. Full-fat coconut milk is one of my favorites because it can be used in soups, curries, desserts, sauces, or even homemade ice cream. You'll also find plant-based cooking creams or other specialty products like evaporated milk or condensed milk. And if you enjoy making things from scratch, cashew cream is another fantastic option. And in the refrigerated section, this is where you can find your heavy whipping creams and half and half. Quick tip: keep a can of full-fat coconut milk in your pantry. It's one of the most versatile dairy-free ingredients you can have on hand. Next up is butter. This is honestly one of the easiest swaps because vegan butter works very similar to traditional butter. You usually find options in sticks and tubs. If you bake a lot, butter sticks are usually the best option because they behave more like traditional butter in recipes. For everyday cooking, sautéing, and spreading on toast, tubs work perfectly well and often are more affordable. Quick tip, if you're buying only one dairy-free butter, choose one that you can use for both baking and cooking so you can get the most value for your money. Now let's talk about cheese. I know this is the category many people are most nervous about. The good news is that vegan cheese has improved dramatically over the years. You will find shredded cheeses, sliced cheeses, alternatives for cream cheese, Parmesan, feta, and ricotta, and even specialty cheeses, plus snack cheese alternatives and creamy dips and queso. Shredded cheeses work well for tacos, quesadillas, pizza, baked pasta dishes, and mac and cheese. Sliced cheeses are great for sandwiches, burgers, and grilled cheese. Cream cheese alternatives work beautifully on bagels, in dips, cheesecakes, or even frostings. Quick tip, vegan cheese melts better when you give it a little moisture and patience. Cover the pan or add a splash of water to help it soften and melt. And if you're looking for a budget-friendly option, nutritional yeast is an excellent way to add cheesy flavor without buying specialty products. Let's move on to yogurt. Today you'll find plant-based yogurts made from soy, coconut, almond, oats, and other ingredients. One thing I always recommend is looking at the sugar content because some varieties can be heavily sweetened. Plain, unsweetened, or Greek-style yogurts are two of the most versatile options because you can enjoy it for breakfast, add it to smoothies, use it in sauces, dressings, or even savory recipes. Quick tip, plain yogurt often works double duty as a sour cream substitute. Speaking of sour cream, let's look at those options. Use these products for tacos, burrito bowls, baked potatoes, dips, and other familiar favorites. Quick tip, if you're trying to save money, buy one product that can serve multiple purposes rather than buying both yogurt and sour cream. Now for one of my favorite sections, ice cream. Dairy-free ice cream has come a long way. Today you'll find options made from coconut milk, oat milk, almond milk, cashew milk, and more. Each base creates a different texture and flavor. Oat milk ice cream tends to be especially creamy. Coconut-based options are often rich and indulgent. And there's so many fun ways to enjoy ice cream, whether it be ice cream bars, ice cream sandwiches, and other ice cream treats. Quick tip, don't give up if you try one brand and don't love it. Different bases taste very different, so experiment until you find your favorite. And yes, there are dairy-free whipped cream options too. You'll find whipped toppings made from coconut and other plant-based ingredients. These are perfect for pies, fruit, hot cocoa, coffee drinks, and desserts. And quick tip, keeping a dairy-free whipped topping in the freezer makes it easy to elevate desserts whenever you need it. Before we wrap up here are a few quick beginner tips if you're new to dairy-free eating. First, don't feel like you have to replace everything at once. Start with what you already use the most. Maybe that's milk for cereal, butter for cooking, or yogurt for breakfast. Second, not every brand tastes the same, and that's okay. If you don't like one, try another. Third, store brands can save you a lot of money. Many grocery stores now carry their own plant-based products that are often less expensive than national brands. And finally, use store locators. If you find a product you love, visit the brand's website and use your store locator tool to find it near you. That's your beginner guide to dairy-free grocery swaps. Remember, this is not about perfection. You don't have to change everything overnight. Start small, experiment, and find what works for you and your family. Dairy-free eating is more accessible than ever before, and once you know what to buy, it gets so much easier. For more dairy-free recipes, grocery shopping tips, and free resources, check out Afro-Vegan Society and sign up for our newsletter. We also have a dairy-free living guide that you can also get in the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.